So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about Regime Killer Frost. This character has been shadowed, overlooked by her better counterpart in this game. But we're not going to be talking about her. We're going to talk about Regime Killer Frost. This is one of those characters that, you know, is a tough sell, for sure a tough sell. She is part of the earlier challenge characters in this game. I mean, 39,000 damage. God, her stats aren't the best. We all know that, but it could be worse, okay? You would be surprised. It could be a lot worse, guys, believe you me. So what we have right here is an Elite 7, low 50, fully augmented Regime Killer Frost. I get a lot of comments of you guys asking me, why don't I have my entire collection at Elite X level 60? It just comes down to preference. I like my characters at Elite 7 level 50. You may like them at Elite X, which is like the highest achievable stats in this game. I think the Elite X version of this character maybe is reaching like 50,000 damage, and you can make with that what you will, but to me personally, I don't think it changes a whole lot with the character itself. Like if a character is bad and it's like, fully maxed out at Elite X level 60, that's not going to change a whole lot. I mean, it'll make the character better statistically, but it's not going to change the core issue with most of the bad characters in this game. But besides that, this character is clocking in at 39,000 damage. That is foul. And she has 112,000 health. The health is okay. The damage is where I start to scratch my head a little bit. Polar Vortex. This passive is very similar to Prime Killer Frost, but also different. So right here, Killer Frost surrounds her opponent in Bitter Cold, reducing all healing effects by 90%. Upon special attack activation, opponent's power generation and speed are reduced by 50%. So at that last bit right there, that's what's the same with Prime Killer Frost and Regime. But what's different here is that Regime Killer Frost can reduce all healing effects by 90%. That is what differentiates her between Prime Killer Frost. Okay, let's just jump into this one with Arkham Origins Deadshot of all people. Let's knock him out to get our Necron Scythe activated. There you go. Now we're gonna tag out. Let's see if he's gonna do a special 3. Okay, perfect. We're not gonna take any damage from this, thankfully, because of the Astro Harness. Okay, block. So with characters like Regime Killer Frost, there's always going to be that big trade-off with the stats, with the health and damage specifically. You have a character like Luchador Bane with not the highest health in the world, but he makes up for that in his passive, in his damage. You see that a lot with really interesting characters like that, where they have a really good passive, but their stats are just not the best in the world. I think Killer Frost is one of those people because she has so much going on in her passive compared to that of Prime Killer Frost, where I think Prime Killer Frost, she just dampens power generation. That's it. But with Regime, you have a lot more going on with not just the dampening. Guys, I have a buy one get one offer live on my website today, so check it out. You buy one mini currency pack, you're going to get that second one for free. That's going to give you 40 million power credits, 40,000 nth metal, 40,000 valorium, and 1,000 energy. There's also this new offer where you can receive Red Sun Green Lantern with 10,000 nth metal and 10 million power credits for just having your order at $20 or above. And last but not least, I have this awesome offer right here, which I think a lot of you guys will like. You can get 4 legendary gear cards of your choice on any order of $50 or more. So you can choose gear cards like the Tantu Totem, the Master's Death Card, the Heart of Darkness, the Astro Harness. I mean, there's so many gear cards you can choose from. You can get an entire gear set, like the Fourth World set, the LexCorp set, and still have room to pick out one more gear card of your choice. So for example, you could get the Fourth World set and then get the Astro Harness as well, which I think is an awesome deal for just having your order at $50 or above. And what's great about my offers is that you can stack both the Green Lantern offer right here and this gear card offer together. So by having a order size of $50, you will receive the Green Lantern offer and the gear card offer right here. So both of them together on one single order. And obviously, you could also get this offer at the same time if you have the mini currency pack in your order. So if you want to take advantage of all three offers at the same time, you can most certainly do so. So start today by going to the website down below in the description, pick out the mini currency pack, and then pick out whatever else you want to make sure your order is at $50, and then reap the benefits for that. You will get so much free stuff just by having the order at $50. You also have the healing effects being reduced by 90%, which is a big deal. But is that complemented by her weak stats? I still don't think so. I think her passive is great. I think Regime Killer Frost makes up for that in her health. I think her health is pretty good. I think it's okay. But where she fails is in her damage. But I don't think Killer Frost is one of those characters that needs to do high damage. You just need to knock off like one of your specials, right? And just get that Bitter Cold passive going, or the Polar Vortex passive going. I think that's what it's called here. I was thinking of the Prime Killer Frost passive, but here it's called the Polar Vortex. So I think if you can just knock out one of her specials and just get that going and just kind of tag out and just kind of leave it at that, I think that's a much better use case for Regime Killer Frost. You are most likely not going to be knocking out characters with Regime Killer Frost, which is why I have a team like this with Arcanine Batman and Justice Superman, which are, really good characters that can knock out other characters in online. With Regime Killer Frost, that's a lot harder to do because at the end of the day, she is a support card. I wouldn't use her as a damage dealer or like my main character in a match. She is there to complement your team, as any good support card is going to do for your team. So I advise all of you guys watching this is to treat her like a support card, just as another support for your team. And then leave your tanks, leave your damage dealers right there with her like I have. So when it comes down to Regime Killer Frost, you want to focus on her specials. So having a good power generation setup with her, like I do. So I know for every video, I have a setup very similar to this. But for Regime Killer Frost, it would actually make sense if you would keep something like the Master's Death card, for example, or the Tantu Totem. You just need one of these gear cards to make her work. That's it. You don't need both of them at the same time. I only have this because I want to show this character off. But when it comes down to it, in real world use, you're going to want to put some power generation trick on her, whether that's with the Tantu Totem or the Master's Death card. And even if it's through a basic power generation buff, that's all you're going to need. Okay, so right here, we have a very interesting team. I mean, just look at these stats. Jesus Christ. 200,000 health and 111,000 damage. That's not right. You have Metal Catwoman here with almost the same, but with more damage here. 113,000 damage. Holy crap. Where is this coming from? These characters are not even breakthrough'd. So what's going on here? I want to just do one more overview. Okay, I think we're good to go. Their gear setups are not to be trifled with. And we have Regime Killer Frost here, of all people. So this is going to be interesting. Let's start off by gear shattering Nightwing. Okay, the Necron Scythe is going to double our damage here. Okay, let's tag in, get the stun damage, knock him out. I should have knocked him out with Batman. Made a mistake there. Okay, there you go. Let's tag out. Hopefully, we'll get a stun chance. Tag out. Get the stun damage in. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, I did that because I didn't want her to hit me. I was hoping to catch her off guard. But we didn't. Oh, you gotta watch out for the Enchantress. Oh, we got Power Drain. No way, no way, no way! Okay, she just popped off her, basic attacks. I couldn't do anything against that. I tried blocking. I tried using my specials, but it didn't work. Okay, we somehow managed to get a special one going. Okay, let's just keep blocking. Okay, she is holding up surprisingly well. Oh my god, oh my god. No way! Oh my god, she is just not gonna die, is she? Uh-huh. Oh my god, thank god. Okay, so I'm sensing a common theme here, which is just Flashpoint City right now. What's going on? Why is everyone rocking the same team in online? We have like literally the same thing going on. Okay, this is even more sweatier actually. Wow, did someone copy my setup? Because I swear to God, this is like word for word exactly what I'm doing. Except here, like this is a little different than what I do. But besides the point, like what? This is so sweaty. Okay, I am at a bit of a crossroads here, all right? I'm itching whether to quit or to keep going because I know for a fact that I'm not going to win this match with the goddamn 39,000 damage gold character here. This is going to be a tough one. I need to mentally prepare myself, all right? I got to lock in. Okay, I'm locked in. Let's go. Let's do it. Hopefully we can knock him out right here off rip. Perfect. Let's let the Enchantress pop off. Nice. That's amazing damage. Okay, so with a character like Flashpoint Batman, with his insane setup, we need to Gear Shatter him. We really need to Gear Shatter him. Okay, our Resurrect just popped off. That's crazy. So this character has the Tiantu Totem. So, bro, are you gonna hit me with the special or not? You gotta do that, like, right now. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. It doesn't matter. He's probably gonna tag out. Yup. Knew it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's do our special one again. Okay, okay. Damn. Okay. We did a lot of damage with just Killer Frost. I'm happy with that. She is not going to survive this, but I'm pretty happy with what I did with her in this match. We're definitely going to get this dub, for sure. Nice. Okay, awesome. I was honestly like 50-50 whether I was going to win that or not. But as soon as I knocked out Deathstroke in one swing, I feel pretty confident moving forward. Okay, so we're coming up on our last two matches for this ladder. Is it going to get any easier? Let's see. We have an Elite X level 60 team here with the 4th world set. Okay. And then Batman has... Okay, interesting. So I'm seeing a pretty interesting setup here. I think Superman is going to be the hardest one to kill here. Just simply put, the 4th world set on him is nasty. But I think we can do this for sure. Okay. Got both of the buffs. Awesome. So we're going to wait for him to tag out, because I know he's going to tag out. Holy crap, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting the stun. Oh, okay, I knew he had the Dawn of Justice helmet on, but I did not think that was gonna happen. Okay, from what I understand, it's like a 30 or 40% chance. Damn, I should have looked at that more closely. Oh no! Please! Stop! No! Okay, I'm definitely cooked. Wait. Wait. Why isn't he doing anything? Guys, I'm just waiting for him to do something. He's not doing anything. This is a first I've ever seen this happen. Is he stuck? Okay, I'm gonna I'm just gonna do my special 2 and just see what happens. That is so weird. I was standing there for like the longest time. Now he's gonna activate. What the hell? I was hoping that was gonna stay forever. Oh man. Okay, that's not gonna make things any easier for me. Okay, yep. Alright, so off the bat, I'm gonna just tag out to Killer Frost. And do our special 2. I really like her special 2. It's pretty cool. But it's not as good as Prime Killer Frost. Hers is still better because of the unblockable. Damn, boy! Okay, we got a gear shatter, bro. Okay, we got the Necron Scythe. Oh no, unblockable. Ah! Okay, we're good. We're okay. Nice. Oh man. Okay, I felt like that should have connected, but whatever. Nice. Okay, we have Ares here. That's gonna be a problem if you don't knock him out like right now. Okay, one shot, baby. Let me see it. Perfect. Tag out. Okay. Is this gonna connect? Let's just see. Nice. Okay, good range. Good range on her special 2. Awesome. Let's tag out. Okay, awesome. That was like one of the quickest match. Okay, guys, this match we have a big problem. Just look right in the middle of the enemy team there. Yeah, that's gonna be thick. So, let's start off by getting rid of his shield. And then let's gear shatter him before he tags out. I want to do some stun damage if I can. Tag out. Let me do one more. Let me just cheese a special. There you go. God! Stop! Okay, I need to tag out before I die. Oh my gosh, she just won't stop. Look at that. Oh, man. Okay, okay. Come on. Okay, the Astral Harness saved her. I gotta tag out. I can't take any more damage. There you go, with the last shield. Oh, man. Okay, thank you. Thank God for that. Alright. Man, what was that? What was that? Special 2. Okay, wait. I can do this. Hold on. Oh no, he blocked. Yes! Awesome! With just Regime Killer Frost left, we actually managed to win that match. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. I have a really cool video planned with this character specifically, and that's all I'm going to say, but stay on the lookout for that. And be sure to follow me on Instagram at MirzaXPlays and to join the Discord server. So both of those links will be down below in the description. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe. But other than that, I'm going to see you guys next time. Peace, guys.